Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I recently just moved back into my college apartment. This is now my third year here, which is kind of crazy. And it's the same apartment that I've been in those 3 years, so nothing really that much has changed. If you want to see an apartment tour or something, let me know. It hasn't really changed much though since I did one 1 year ago, so if you want to see that, you can go see that. But for today's video, I thought it would be interesting to kind of go around my apartment and show you guys some things that I think are important and maybe people wouldn't first think of or whatever when they're first moving in. I would start off here in the living room, but honestly, I feel like there's nothing really in the living room that is that essential except for maybe like, you know, a couch and some places to sit. We honestly have very little in our living room. We don't have a TV or anything like that. In fact, all of these boxes over here and stuff are not even ours. Really, I would say nothing in the living room is that essential. So if you're trying to buy for your first apartment and you're thinking, how am I gonna decorate my living room? What am I gonna put in there? Blah, blah, blah. It's really not that important. Think more about like kitchen, bathroom, your bedroom, things like that. Don't really spend too much time thinking about what you're gonna put in your living room. So with that said, moving on to the kitchen. First, I think some things you'll want is like a toaster and a microwave. Those are nice to have. I went without a microwave for a while and it kind of sucked, so I went and bought one. You will need some basic pots and pans and things like that. What I think is best to do is to buy a set like this that has, you know, small to large size ones. And we only have one pot. We have this one here, but like it's fine and pretty much fits anything we would need. So you probably don't need a whole bunch of different sizes of pots. Just one should be fine. You will also need things like silverware, knives, cutting board, Tupperware, but I feel like all of that is pretty self-explanatory. You will also need some basic like kitchen cleaning supplies, which I feel like is something that maybe people don't think about until they need it. Down here, literally all we have in the way of cleaning supplies is this disinfectant and this multi-surface cleaner. So I think just getting something like this, it's a multi-purpose, multi-surface cleaner, will keep it really easy and simple. I also really like having this whiteboard in between our kitchen and living room because it's a very communal space. So this kind of just provides a spot for me and my roommates to communicate. Sometimes there's fun things written up there, but right now it's just utilities. Also, when school is in session, we use these little clothespin clips down here that are magnetic, and we stick these onto the bottom, and we kind of each have one, and we attach our schedules to it just so we know each other's schedules and can communicate that way as well. That's the main basics for the kitchen, so I'm going to move on to my bedroom. One thing I will say for putting stuff up on the walls and all, command hooks and little command strips are going to be your best friend. For the desk, I have found this little like cubby thing very helpful. I've had this since my freshman year. I had it in my dorm, so it's good for apartments or dorms or anything like that. And it just helps so much to bring all of this crap that could be on your desk up and out of the way so that you can fit so much more. This way I'm able to fit like all of my school stuff up here and other random knickknacks and even little fun things up here like a brain. Wow, I literally have a brain and a Rubik's Cube right next to each other. I am such a nerd. And I'm able to fit my laptop and everything underneath, so I basically have all of that space cleared off because it's all just taken up here. But because this blocks so much light from the window, this often can get very dark, so I would recommend a lamp. I have this LED lamp, I'll turn it on. It's actually really bright and helps a lot to really illuminate this space. And I really like this one because it hooks on right here, so you can get ones that hook on or a little desk lamp that can sit right there, whatever works well with your space. I've just found having a lamp really important to like getting things done because if my space is dark and I can't really see what I'm doing, then I feel like less motivated to work. And speaking of staying organized and getting things done and stuff, I find a calendar really helpful. So I have this one right here that's like a whiteboard wall calendar and I use it for everything all the time. It really helps me to keep organized and I like that it's kind of close to my desk because I'm sitting here and I just always glance up at my calendar to say, okay, what do I have today? What do I have the next day? What do I have going on this whole week? And that really helps me stay on top of things and stay organized. Now in my closet, I want to mention two things. One is this shoe organizer. I find this really helpful because instead of having all of your shoes like in a pile on the floor, you can have them all right here and lined up and nice and neat. You know where they are, and it just helps you save a ton of space. Something else I really like and used in my apartment and my dorm were these 3 drawers. They are from the Container Store and they're just, you know, normal drawers like that. But what's cool about them is that they're actually all separate. So see, like, this is its own thing and you can just stack them. And I have found this very helpful because sometimes I have them stacked like this, but also sometimes, like when I go home, I actually line them up like one by one by one underneath my bed. So there's so many different ways that you can put it and lay it out to fit with your space. Alright, next thing that I feel like is very important but people don't think about very often is a toolbox. I got this toolbox when I came to college and it's actually been very handy. I recommend that anyone moving into their own apartment get something like this. It just comes with a lot of the basics like, you know, screwdrivers and a wrench and measuring tape, a hammer, all of that. It's something that you don't think you'll need, but when you do need it, you're going to be very glad that you have it. And when you're living in an apartment on your own, it's easier just to fix something yourself really quick rather than, you know, calling the maintenance people and having to deal with all of that. And last but not least, the bathroom. You will need basic cleaning supplies. One thing that I really like are these Clorox disinfectant wipes. These are great for wiping down the countertops or the toilet or whatever. You'll also probably want things like a toilet bowl cleaner and a plunger and a scrubber brush and all of that. I know it sucks having to buy that stuff, but when you need it, you'll be thankful. Something else I also really like in my bathroom is this little organizer. It just helps me keep all of my stuff in one place and then it doesn't end up everywhere. It has all these little compartments and stuff in it, you know, for my face wash and lotion, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, all of the bathroom essentials. Alright, so that is it for my apartment essentials. I hope that this helped you guys think of a few things if maybe you're moving into your apartment soon. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about where stuff is from or something. I don't know where everything is from, but I can do my best. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Subscribe if you want to stick around, and I'll see you next time. Bye!